Hi everyone, I'm Matt Haslam, and right here I have Mr. John Fetterman, the Lieutenant Governor of Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show here at Power Rainbows, broadcasting worldwide. So first off, explain to me what your position is right now in the Pennsylvania House.
I'm the Lieutenant Governor of Pennsylvania, and for those that aren't sure what a Lieutenant Governor is, think of the Vice President of Pennsylvania, and so that's who I am right now, and I'm running for the United States Senate in 2022. So this is just one of many Pride events that we've gone to, especially ones in red counties like Schuylkill, and it's just so encouraging to see not only these events, but how well attended that they are, and it just really shows a growing level of embracing these communities. So
that's awesome, and first off, thank you so much for being here and showing your support.
I just can't say, thank you all for being here. It's an honor for me to show up and affirm just, wow, this kind of prejudice in the past was always wrong, and that we need to give equal protection under the law to the gay and trans communities, certainly here in Pennsylvania, but everywhere in our country.
Awesome. Now, the Pennsylvania has a lot of bills going through right now, including the Fairness Act and conversion therapy ban. Can you explain where we're at with that, where we need to go with it, and what your thoughts are?
Pennsylvania is the only state in the Northeast that we're not where we need to be in terms of equal protection under the law. And that's because we have a legislature that's controlled by Republicans, the Senate and the House. And I don't know why, or I'll never understand why they continually block these kind of proactive changes. It's inappropriate, and it's wrong, and it's discriminatory, and we can't ever tolerate that. But right now, as it stands, we keep moving closer and closer to just the dream that everyone should have already had, and that's equal protection under the law.
Now, recently, you've come under a little bit of fire for the pride flag and marijuana flag outside of the Pennsylvania building.
Yeah, my office balcony is kind of like prime real estate in Harrisburg, and I started hanging pride flags from it just as a way to just, affirm people and just kind of point out how critical it is to represent these constituencies. And they actually passed a law banning me from doing that. And they would rather pass a law banning me from flying a pride flag on my balcony than just granting equal protection under the law. I don't get it.
What was that like behind the scenes, seeing the legislator do that? I mean, certainly we saw a lot publicly, but What was it like behind the scenes?
It's just disappointing because it just didn't need to go that way. It's just like, it's so much easier to just say, you know what, let's do the right thing and be on the right side of history, or pass some stupid law that bans you from flying flags. It just doesn't make any sense. Never did.
Now, with the marriage equality, you were long ahead of time on that one.
Yeah,
I'm
proud to say I was the only state official in Pennsylvania willing to solemnize gay weddings back in 2013 under the threat of being arrested. And it's something that's always been important to me. I've never evolved on these issues. I've always been on the right side of it. And the right side is just that basic fundamental concept that we all deserve, and that's equal protection under the law in the eyes of the law.
Now, you're running for Senate right now. What are some aspirations that you'll immediately do for the LGBTQ community for us?
Keep pushing for, again, that Fairness Act, this basic level of you would have an unflinching ally that is always going to vote on the side of the gay and trans community and make sure that they can't roll back marriage equality and all these other protections. I am a unapologetically pro-gay, trans, would be a senator, and somebody that's never going to play politics on basic fundamental human rights like this. I've done that before in my past where no matter what the consequences are, I'm always going to lean on that side and be on that side.
Now, with the, especially education, which is what our focus here at Power Rainbows is, would you support the Department of Education making it mandatory in all schools for LGBTQ education?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part of that.
Would you make it? Would you be supportive of legislation that makes it mandatory for LGBTQ education in our schools for history, literature, science, and so on?
I'm for as many perspectives and letting everybody be included in, because we're all part of America and we all have history, and that should be a part of American history because you are a part of America in these communities, so.
Lastly, I just want to say thank you so much for everything you do. As a proud gay man, I definitely want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do. If someone wants to get involved with your campaign or reach out to you, how do they do so?
Just johnfetterman.com. But for me, being here today is about endorsing and affirming my support for these communities than anything that I'm involved with, because I'm ashamed that our state here in Pennsylvania does not afford those protections for these communities, and I'll never stop pushing to make sure that we get there where we need to.
Well, thank you so much. I'm a proud Pennsylvania thanks to people like you, so thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.
Powered by Rainbows is an LGBTQIA+ education channel, bringing you history, health, literature, science, and general education courses every single week. We offer coming out advice, furry positivity, documentaries, interviews with experts, and highly researched courses perfect for your classrooms, gay-straight alliance clubs, and for those at home looking for education their schools purposefully leave out of their classrooms. Join us every week for new episodes, and check out the hundreds of episodes we've already broadcast here on youtube.com/powered by rainbows. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And be sure to join our LGBTQ-friendly Discord server for a 24/7 chat room where you can make new friends and get advice from hundreds of other LGBTQ kids just like you. All of those links are in the description down below. As always, I'm your host, Professor Pride. Be sure to like this broadcast, comment down below your LGBTQ-friendly thoughts, hit that rainbow subscribe button so you don't miss out on new weekly episodes of our show, and share this video with others.
Sorry.
Again. All right.
3, 2, 1. Hi, Professor Pride here at the Pottsville Pride Festival 2021 with Senate candidate and representative of Pennsylvania, Malcolm Kenyatta. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be with you. And it's been hot, really hot, and so we're getting a little rain, which is desperately needed.
Exactly. Now,
I moved that whole set of speakers in. So you just need it. I'm just right in front of the camera.
okay.
So if you want to run your sound wire to it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut until we're done this. Sorry.
Again.
Anyway, this is my job, honey. This is his first day seeing me. So, 3, 2, 1.